For those of you that have been watching my videos for a while now, you guys know that I'm a contrarian, sometimes to the most extreme polarity, right? Whatever the masses are doing, I have to do the opposite because the masses don't think for themselves. They let their phones do the thinking for them. They let the news do the thinking for them. They do whatever's popular on social media do the thinking for them. Whatever society says is normal is what they think is normal. They don't do any thinking for themselves. They just let the masses do it, and they just want to be part of the herd. What kind of way of living is that? That makes no sense. When you see a whole bunch of people that you find to be stupid, and I'm going to say that word, you find them to be stupid. Like, it's like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? You know, why would you behave in the same way that they're doing? Why would you perform the same actions that the people you find stupid doing? Right? So I use that same logic when it came to sex. You know, it got to the point where I started realizing, I was like, wait a minute, I'm missing something here. And I went through that pursuit to find out what it was that I was missing. That's why I always make the same joke over and over. The only thing I'm spreading open is some books, you know, because I want to learn before I engage in this act with somebody else, before I waste my energy somewhere, you know? So that's just what I did. And when I come to find out, like, I'm like, wait a minute, they ain't teach you none of this shit in school. Everything throughout our school system was just a lie. Your dietary choices is a lie. Your history is a lie. Your mathematics is limited. Your chemistry, the understanding of chemistry is so elementary that there's just no wonder why we're all stupid. And some people can't even keep up with the basic primary elementary knowledge that they're trying to give us. You think that we're wise enough to comprehend how to master and practice the most powerful energy there is, which is sexual creation energy? My logic with all that is to say, I see everyone else out here just humping in the way, bouncing in the ooh ah and ooh on. And I'm like, yeah, that's cool. I'm glad you're having your fun, but there's more to this. And y'all don't care to know because you've either gotten comfortable and complacent in your game, or you just block yourselves out to higher levels of information. You know, oh, that's weird. Oh, dude reaching. Oh, he doing this. He just mad that he ain't. All right, bro. It's like, but you keep on dealing with those headaches with all those girls that you got. Keep on thinking you a bad bitch because all these dudes you letting slide, not realizing you're tainting your own body and your own energies. Keep on doing it. I'll be the weirdo over here thinking for himself, moving into things with a calculated plan on how I'm going to move in these actions. Y'all just be, oh, it was just a vibe, and we got caught up in that moment. You slipped and fell on some dick. Okay, I guess, but I would like to say that I engaged in the sexual activities with this young lady. You know, I felt her energy. We understood what each other were trying to get out of this. We prayed, we meditated, we used affirmations before what we did. We used sex for more than just making ourselves feel better, but we actually healed through it. You see what I'm saying? It's just levels to this shit, you know? So the thing is with me, it's just like, I always said this from the jump, since the beginning of my channel. You know, a lot of people have not been properly educated about sex. We haven't. Everything in your school system is a lie. Dietary choices, you know, your social studies, history. We you know what I'm saying? It's all wrong, or it's all like misconstrued and discombobulated in a way that there's no truth, there's no fathoming it. It's like, wait a minute, huh? It's like, so when they teach us that basic ass sex, they didn't even teach us. I mean, I know there's some schools, and schools is different as hell these days. But back in my day, you know, schools didn't really teach you what sex was. They didn't teach you how to perform sex. And of course, they're not going to address the spiritual component because they don't want you knowing that. So when I look at how the masses are out here screwing around, I'm like, that's cool and all, but that's what the masses are doing. I need to know what it is that I'm doing. You know, because there's so many things I've picked up, and don't get me wrong, in my own limited experience with sex, I'm just like, wait a minute, there's something happened there. What was that feeling? You know, when I was like back in the day, like I experienced these things and I felt it, and I was like, what was that? What did I just feel? What was that? And there was no classroom seminar that's going to tell you that in grade school and such. They ain't going to teach you this stuff, you know. And it's just weird to me that people don't want to go out here and figure this type of stuff out. You're weird for amassing more information on a subject that people are taking for granted. The most powerful energy that we have is debatably or arguably sexual energy. The trees behind me is sexual energy. Me being here, you being here. Well, what did mommy and daddy do to get you here? Oh, they had sex. So they create a whole entire life based off of this energy. So why wouldn't you want to study that more? See, we got dudes, ladies and gentlemen out here just thwack, 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 glug, 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 and that's just it. And then you just wondering why you feel drained. You're wondering why you feel used. You're wondering why you feel cheap. You're wondering why you don't feel valued. You're wondering why your life isn't going the way you're doing, but both of y'all just screwing around, running around, messing with people that have disgusting, tainted energies. And you be like, oh, but he's weird for learning about this shit. He weird talking about this shit. I'll be weird then, dog. It's like, because I feel protected. I'm on cloud 90% of the time. I'm at the point where people are intimidated to go there with me. You know what I'm saying? So what do you do? Well, I get it like that. Congratulations. You're complacent. You know? What would have happened? Men, let me talk to y'all real quick. It's like, men, you always talk about how men are the leaders and we're the dominant force in the world. Blah, blah, blah. You know, red pill manosphere shit. Okay, cool. I mean, and you have the right to believe that. We are supposed to be the leaders. We are supposed to be the strength. However, where are you leading these women in the bedroom? Put that ass up here. All right, put your leg up here. Congratulations. You learned how to lead them physically. Now lead them mentally. Lead them spiritually. If you're such a leader, you should be able to lead anyone in all aspects. You know, ladies, you're so sensitive to energies. You pick them up and you carry them with you for so long. Why would you not be more selective of who you're laying with? Oh, but he got a big wallet, so that means open your legs. So like we just in the Nelly tip drill music video, right? Where I could just slide the credit card down your ass cheeks and just open sesame, huh? I ain't cheap. That's exactly what some of y'all are. Y'all cheap. And you don't want to admit the fact that you sound like a prostitute. You'll only lay down with a dude if his wallet is fat enough. That's weird. There's so much more that needs to be valued from one another, you know? And if y'all really get to respecting yourselves, you wouldn't expect that from somebody else, because that's kind of fucked up, to be quite honest with you. So the only reason you wanted to be with her is because she got a fat ass. The only reason you wanted to be with him is because he could buy you things. Look at all this physicality. Now, don't get me wrong. Does it help? Yes. I'm not gonna say I'm so far gone to see, like, I see a nice pair of titties and a fat ass and some juicy lips. I'm just like, damn. But at the same time, it's like, cool. That get you through the door. What else do you have to offer? See, but it's just sex. It's just sex. What the? Oh my God. So like, that's the type of stuff that I be thinking. This is the type of stuff I observe when, like, I just see the people out here. Like, sometimes, yes, there was a point in my life where I was feeling insecure and I was feeling like, oh, I'm missing out on this and that. But then the more I learned to realize, I was like, no, I'm not the one missing out. Y'all are missing out. Y'all catch so many bodies. You're such a man because you can screw so many women. You're the baddest bitch because all these dudes want you. Okay, cool. But you are missing the whole point of that interaction, that union. You know, some of y'all, like, I still go back to, like, the theory, like, I thought of in my previous video, where I said I think there's a difference between sex and fornication. I think sex is literally the connection. It's the same analogy that I used. When you are charging your phone and you still use your USBs, for those of y'all that ain't using the little wireless pads, it's like you plug in the phone and that's it. Boop. There could be a data transfer, one is getting charged up, all that type of stuff, right? You ain't see it to charge your phone. No, you plug it in, that is, and there it is, right? So if you're in a relationship, right, and for those of you that don't think that is sex, okay, let me put it to you like this. You're in a relationship, guy, girl, whatever, and your significant other, you walk in and they are connected in that way. Wouldn't you say that was cheating? Wouldn't you say that they had sex with someone else, even though they were just laying there and connected, right? You would still call that sex. You would still call that infidelity. You would still say that was cheating, right? But if that simple connection isn't sex, then why are you mad? You see what I mean? So clearly, I'm not saying I have the full story there, but that should get you like, okay, I can see where dude's coming from. That's all my point. The fornication is when you're doing the threat, yeah, put your leg up here, yeah, oh, let me get it, yeah, all that type of shit, right? You know, I gotta make it funny for people, but nevertheless, it's like, so I think there's a difference. There's levels to this shit. There's steps that need to be taken before one thing can be another thing. All I'm telling people, and this is all I try to do with these types of videos, is just slow down, think. They didn't teach you this stuff for a reason. Y'all ever both climax together, both with a single affirmation in mind? That's sexual magic. You can bring anything you want into this world based off the power, the orgasm of a woman specifically. And man, for men, when you went and bust that nut, cool, it felt great, didn't it? The most powerful physical sensation that you can experience as a man. And you're just wasting that on, oh, that felt good. Yeah, caveman me, go sleep now. You missed like 90% of what this is for. You just went into aimless sex, aimless, purposeless sex. And you wasted your life force energy, you wasted your nut on what? I'm just asking questions for a friend. Take that into consideration. Till the next one. Peace.